In our weekly Pet Connect segment, we show you some of the most adorable animals up for adoption right here on Delmarva. But what you don't get to see is the team of volunteers working behind the scenes to care for those animals.
In today's Day in the Life, Sean shows us what it takes to be one of those volunteers. He joins us now from the South Coastal Public Library in Bethany, where he'll be doing a Pet Connect later in the show. So Sean, how was that experience?
Guys, you know, it was great. I got to play with cats and dogs all day, and I learned there are so many different jobs at the Humane Society, and really all they require is that you love animals.
Whether it be a stray cat found on the street or a family dog that can no longer be cared for, your local Humane Society is there to take them in. Playing a huge role in caring for these animals are volunteers.
The volunteers are extremely important to the Humane Society. The main thing that they do is help us socialize our animals. Our staff is busy doing specialized tasks, and for people to come in and volunteer, help with those animals, it's an invaluable process here.
David Fitzgerald, the executive director of the Humane Society of Wicomico County, says these volunteers can take on a variety of roles. Everything from helping out at community events to assisting the staff complete everyday jobs, which is what I would be doing first.
Now, a big part of keeping the Humane Society running and running cleanly is cleaning out the cages. And Linda, you do that every morning. How many cages do you have to clean out?
In the entire building, there's probably roughly about 60 cages.
60 cages. So how long does that take?
With everything, probably in here and back, probably a good 4 or 5 hours.
Wow, that's quite a long time. All right, well, I want to help you clean at least one of them out, and we have a kitten. You're starting me out small. First thing I have to do, take the kitten out?
Yeah, we're going to take the cat out, open the door and take the cat out.
All right, this is Betty.
Yes, this is Betty.
Oh,
whoops.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're going to actually put her in
Betty.
the cage down there.
So we put her in an empty cage?
Yeah, put her in an empty cage.
Okay.
I then had to take everything out of the cage.
So then just kind of shoot it in there. Ooh, missing.
That's okay.
Empty out and refill the litter box. Wipe the whole cage down.
Do the sides and all around.
And then put everything back. Up until this point, everything was going great. And then this happened.
Come here, Betty. Oh, come on. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go? I lost the cat. My first day on the job. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey. Even though Betty got loose, how'd I do?
You did good.
With the fear of losing more cats in mind, I moved on to what David says is one of the most important jobs at the Humane Society.
The main thing is what we call socialization with our animals, which is spending time with them, taking the dogs out for walks. We have 2 outside players where they can walk and exercise, nice quiet streets. So walking the dogs is very important, and spending time working with certain tasks, training the dogs.
Melissa Quinn is one of those volunteers.
I've always liked working with animals, and I actually ended up adopting a dog from here last week. They've got all kinds of animals, so if you're nervous about working with big dogs, they also have little ones, and you can work your way up.
Feeling extra energetic, I asked to walk a high-energy dog. As they do with all dog walkers, the staff taught me the standard commands they use with all the animals. They do this so the dogs don't get confused hearing different commands from different people.
Who's walking who?
After the walk, we played around in the grass. Now, I was hoping to tire her out before taking her back, but I quickly realized a 2-year-old black lab doesn't tire easily. And I think all those slobbery kisses were just her way of saying thanks.
The animals is what we're here for, and we don't want them in cages all day long, 24 hours a day. So those volunteers are very critical to get those animals out, exercising, while the staff is doing specialized things like feeding and medicating and taking care of the public all day long. So those animals really benefit, as well as the staff, but the animals is what benefits with our volunteers.
Now, obviously, all the jobs I did were really hands-on, but David says there are other jobs where you don't interact so much with the animals. You can do things like answering the phones or even helping wash dishes. But the Humane Societies aren't the only organizations that are helping animals here on Delmarva. Coming up, we're going to introduce you to the Cats Around Town Society and let you meet some of the animals they have up for adoption. Jimmy and Lisa, back to you guys.
Looks like he's having a lot of fun.
He's having way too much fun.
And we cannot wait to see those cute faces.
Yeah.
And there'll be plenty to see, taste, and hear at this weekend's Southern Delaware Wine, Food, and Music Festival. We're getting a very hands-on preview a little later.
Plus, Alex and Shiloh are back on the stage at historic Studio D. We cannot wait to hear what they have for us today.
But first, it's almost time for the annual Waterfowl Festival in Easton, and we want to give you tickets to be part of the fun. There's something for all ages, including art and nature activities, fishing derby, goose and duck calling contests, and so much more.
We'll announce a winner each weekday through October 23rd. Each winner receives 2 tickets valid for the entire festival, November 13th through the 15th, and kids 12 and under are free.
To enter, all you have to do is go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page for a link.
And congratulations to today's winner, Jennifer Riley of Parsonsburg. Jennifer, you enjoy that festival. Delmarva Live. We'll be right back.